Hey everybody, I'm back. It's Amy. Welcome to my channel. I have some late St. Patrick's Day friend mail to get out today. And what happened was earlier I had most of it completed earlier in the week. And then I realized how close Easter is. And there was no way that I was going to be able to whip up a separate Easter goodie bag to send out to these folks who I decided I needed to incorporate some of the Easter stuff that I had purchased last year. This year, I do not need to purchase any Easter items because I had so much stuff from last year left over. So I thought I would share these. I did some of these little goodie boxes, and I'll explain where I got all of these. And I did, well, my attempt at a loaded bag. And like I said, it started out where it was going to be St. Patrick's themed. And the majority of it is, but then I decided to incorporate some Easter stuff. So I thought I would go through this before I pack it up and get it out in the mail because it's Thursday and yeah, St. Patrick's Day is Saturday. Either way, I guess it really doesn't matter a lot because the recipients, none of this stuff is really adhered down, so they can reuse it next year. But yeah, anyways, let me just kind of go through it. So, first of all, I'm going to wrap everything up in this tissue paper that I got from the Dollar Tree the other day. So we're just going to use one piece of tissue, and basically I just want to hold everything together. So I'm just going to lay this out. I am not perfect at this. This is my first loaded bag, and what I'm going to do is go through all of the items, I guess, in the loaded bag first. So they all basically are the same. I got these bags from the Dollar Tree last year. I got these large golden clips from Office Depot a couple years ago. And then I had all of this ribbon laying around when I was going through my scrap bins last weekend. So all I did was put a bunch of ribbon together, tie it on these big fat clips because I have a ton of these in gold and just in green and gold. In order to get this to stay, I just used some of my glossy accents and just kind of pulled tight, and so that is not going anywhere. So just a fun big clip. Everything in the bag is reusable. You know, so what I did was I glued, well, I'll have to show you some other time. But anyways, I made a pocket here using, just by flipping up the bottom of the bag. I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it or not. I know there's a lot of different ways to do it, but it did give me quite a bit of room on the side to stuff it. The only thing is it's not flat on the bottom, so it doesn't stand up on its own. That's the only thing I don't like. So I gotta rethink that next time I do one. I watched a bunch of the girls do Scrap Bin Saturday. And so what I did was I went through my scrap bin and I pulled out all my green texture papers, and I happen to have a couple stencils in the shape of shamrocks, and so I just cut out a couple and put them in each one of the bags just as background like this. This is part of Simple Stories scrapbooking collection. This is a stamp from Close to My Heart. This is a sticker from the Dollar Tree, and this is a little embellishment dot from the Dollar Tree. The washi tape here is from a Christmas gift that I received. So there's a little tiny tuck spot here, and that is where I decided to layer the shamrocks. So I just have this one setting in here, and then this is a glittery foam shamrock from the Dollar Tree that I purchased last year as well, and I just put that in as the second layer. And then I have another one of the shamrocks in a smaller shape, which I just stick there as the third layer. Okay, so everything's removable, and then they could use the bag in one of their journals or something. And then I put in a couple of the journaling cards from the Simple Story pack, and then the back has this design, so they could always reuse it as a mat, or if they journal, they could put it in, use it as a journaling card. And so those I'm just going to tuck, let's see here, I'll tuck them in between here. I'm trying to make it fun, and I'll probably fiddle with it a little bit more. So that's a start. Then inside, I'm just going to pull out one because they're all pretty much the same. Okay, so I've got all the contents out of the bag. And as you saw, I just had this paper streamer stuff. And I just put that in the bottom of the bag for a little bit of filler. And in the front, again, I just created just a little bit of cuteness on the, put a little bit of washi tape up here. It says Lucky, and then the shamrocks and the journaling cards. Actually, I think I'll put the journaling cards. Yeah, I don't know. I have to fiddle with that a little bit. So I want everything to show through, but it's not going to work that way. So I'm just going to show you kind of the goodies that I have pulled out to put inside of here. So the first thing, I guess, I had these gold and green metallic pipe cleaner things left over from Christmas. So I just stuck one. First, I just took them and wrapped them around a pencil and sprung them out like this, just to give it that little swirl. And then I just sticking one in each corner just for cuteness, I guess. And then I have a green straw, which I got in a Michael's grab bag a couple years ago. I've had this box of straws forever unopened, so I thought I would throw those in there. Next, I have a notebook. I made these notebooks a couple years ago when I was going to do a craft fair and never did. And they're just in these plastic envelopes, and all it is cardstock on just this paper from the Dollar Tree. So they could always take this off and reuse this paper if they wanted to. And just use the notebook for little notes. And that just goes in this little plastic sleeve, like that. And then I just have 5 journaling cards that I had in my collection that I thought I would throw in there because I have like 7 of each. And I'm never going to use that many, so I'm going to throw that in there. Then I have a little coin, a good luck coin, plastic, obviously, 4-leaf clover. A little bag of bling. It's got some gems, some butterflies, and a pin. And that's just going to go in there. And then this little pen that goes along with the notebook. And I'm just going to slide that down on the side like that. And then this is going to get put in the far back of the bag, like so. You just kind of fiddle with this little thingies. Fluff that up a little bit. Next, I'm going to take this little thing of stickers, and I'm going to adhere them on the back with my funky paper clip that I made. Just like that, just to kind of keep that in there. Okay, and then the weight goes in the back, which makes it a little bit easier. Then I've got these flowers that I'm including, these double-sided flowers for ephemera from the Dollar Tree. And we will just stick those in the front. I also have some foam shapes, glitter foam shapes. There's a bunny, a chick, and an egg, and I put them in plastic so it wouldn't get glitter everywhere. And I'm going to put them in the front. Then I have a few more shapes. I've got this egg that I got at Target last year. These bunnies, which are really good ephemera pieces, or tuck spots for journals. I got these from Target last year as well. And then these carrots I got from Target last year. And then the butterflies that I just purchased from the Dollar Tree. So I'm putting one of each in there, and that is also going to go in the back. So it's just a little something fun, just a little something for them to play with. Fun to receive. And then these you just saw me haul from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to put one of those in there. Just tuck that in there somewhere. The center maybe. And every time I do that, I try to put up grab the fill paper and pull it up to the top. Then I have these foam eggs that I also purchased from Target last year. I don't know if they have them this year, but I pulled out one of each color and I'm just throwing them inside, tucking them in there. And then I have a little wooden chick that I'm going to throw in there, just kind of tucked down inside. And then I have these glitter foam eggs from the Dollar Tree last year. And I'm just going to throw those in on top randomly and just kind of tuck them in there like that. So that is what we end up with. The cute little bag, nothing too extravagant, but it gives them a little something. Just a little happy meal. I mean, I would love to receive something like this. It's fun. And I've been dying to do this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wrap it all up. I'm going to tuck these eggs down further because they keep. Take this wrap just to kind of tidy it all together for them so it doesn't fall completely apart in the mail. And try to make it look as good as I possibly can. Okay, so still fiddling with this. Trying to make it look all pretty so that when they open it, you know, still halfway put together. And I'm just going to wrap the tissue around it. Oh, shoot. I think I want... I'll have to label which side is the front. Or tell them just to open it this way somehow. Okay, and I've got a little bit of that washi with the squiggly gold. And I'm just going to go ahead and tape this up. And I guess I'm just going to do it just like a present. I've never wrapped one of these, so I'll have to label it this end up. Okay, again, a little bit more of that washi. Okay, now we've got the top here. And so I'm going to kind of tuck that long tassel down. And I want it all to stay together. So I'm going to keep it up like this until I get it fastened down good. Okay, so that's what it ended up looking like on the front. This is the end I need to open. So not too pretty, but whatever. It's keeping it tucked together. And then I've got these shapes. I've got a bunny, foam shapes that I also got from the Dollar Tree last year, and an egg, and I'm going to include that on top and wrap some ribbon around it and call it done. So I also found some of this ribbon that I've had in my stash forever. Probably 15 years. It's vintage for sure. 20 years. I don't know. But it's got cute little, it's pastel. It has cute little Easter eggs on it. It's wire, so I don't like the wired ribbon for whatever reason. But I got this many years ago for something. And I thought I would use this to wrap the gift. So I'm thinking about putting the egg and the bunny on top. And then I think you're supposed to tie it this way, upside down, to get the best bow. We'll see. Oh, I hate wire ribbons so much. But I want this to be cute. Okay, I'm going to shut the camera off while I fiddle with this. I'll be right back. Okay, I fiddled with the ribbon. There it is, guys. Super cute. Just going to slide this down here a little bit more. There we go. So what do you think? Isn't that cute? That's what the other side looks like. So I think they'll know to open the front like this. And the next one, so I'm going to go ahead and whip up the other two. Set that aside. The next thing that I have to show you is a smaller version of some friend mail that I'm sending out. And I still might put an image on here. I might just, I don't know, glue that on there or something. I'm not sure yet. But basically, I've got the same items in this little fry box. There's probably a little bit less, but pretty much the same thing. So I'm not going to go ahead and take those contents out because, like I said, they're the same items that are in there, probably just a little bit less. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up as well the same type of way, and I'll show you that when all is done. And then I made a little mini pocket letter, and I thought I would send this out as well. So I never did end up using those little streamers. These. I might use them for this fry box. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll show you. But this is a little mini pocket letter that I made to send to a friend. And again, I used these Simple Stories paper pad and Dollar Tree stickers, and then some ribbons that I had in my stash, washi tape, that very simple. And these are the stickers from, and then on the back, I just put in some charms and just some fun stuff and some tea. And so that one, I think maybe I will switch and wrap in, I think that, no, I guess not. I guess I'll just leave it like this. So all I did was just take I got this idea from, gosh, what can I think of her name? Sabrina Ann here on YouTube, where she used a pipe cleaner to kind of tie a little mini pocket letter together. So I think that's pretty cute, just like that. There. So that's going to go in some friend mail as well. Let me get one of these fry boxes wrapped up and wrap up the rest, and I'll show you everything at the end. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, here they are. They look so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So I didn't have enough of this egg ribbon, but I found some similar pastel ribbon. So that's what these look like. They're so cute. I can't wait to get these out in the mail. And then for these, I decided to just put the ties around them, and then I used a pencil to curl the ends. And these cellophane bags, I lucked out. From my days of being a Close to My Heart consultant, I ended up having some of these cellophane bags left over, so these worked great for these fry boxes. And these fry boxes I got at Michael's several years ago in a grab bag, or they were on clearance or something like that, where they were cleaning out their party aisle. And I had them in my stash. So very cute, very simple. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get these out in the mail. And yeah, I'm super excited to send them out. I've got them all lined up in just this little basket here, and then I can work on other projects. So it was a lot of fun. I hope whoever gets these really enjoys them. You know, it was just a little something something from me to you. Have a great St. Patty's Day, everybody. And gosh, then in a couple weeks it'll be Easter. So, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Take care.